In this capacity matrix, you're going to be asked to find your star in Google Sky. To do this, there's a couple steps. So just follow along with this video and you should be able to figure it out. First, scroll down in the capacity matrix. There's a couple websites you're going to need to use. The first one, it says, find your star's equatorial coordinates by typing your galactic coordinates into this converter. What it's asking you to do is to open this converter over here in the What is my evidence column, and then type your galactic coordinates in. To do galactic coordinates, the first thing you want to do is change the system from equatorial to galactic. So I just did that. Then what you need to do is go back to student star. So I have it open in a different tab. I'm opening that tab. And I'm going to scroll down to my star. Actually, in this case, I'm going to use Adam Dumas' star because it's right here at the beginning. And I'm just going to highlight both boxes under galactic coordinates here and here. And hit Control-C. And then I'm going to go back to the coordinate transformation page. So if I have both highlighted, if I've cut and pasted both of them, I'm going to paste them, and they're both going to show up in this first box. What I need to make sure I do is take that second number and cut it out of there and paste it into the next box. When I hit calculate, a whole new page opens up. So this big white page has a lot of information on it. You just want to look under where it says output. There's 3 numbers. Ignore those 3 numbers and take the numbers that say have a 2-digit number and then the letter H, another 2-digit number and the letter M, and then some more numbers in the letter S. And there's 2 sections there. So I'm going to take those and I'm going to hit Command-C to copy them. And then I'm going to go back to my capacity matrix where it says find your star in Google Sky. I'm going to click the link for Google Sky in the What is my evidence column again. And the Google Sky website is going to open up. Now, you don't have to do this, but it helps me a lot to have the information I need on the screen I'm trying to use. So I'm going to paste that information I just copied from the last page into Google Sky. Okay, so now it all appears right here in the Google Sky search bar. Now, I'm not going to press search because if I did, it wouldn't lead me anywhere, but it's all there right on the same screen I'm trying to use. Now, what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to find the star that corresponds to these numbers. And the way I'm going to do that is I'm going to look at these numbers down here at the bottom, and I'm going to move the screen until these numbers match up with these numbers. So, as you notice here, the first number I have is 03. So, what I want to do is match this 03 up with the number down here, and right now it says 10. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start scrolling. And if I scroll left, what I find is that number gets higher, and if I scroll right, I find that number gets lower. Now, I could keep going at this pace over and over again until I get to 3. An easier way to make things go a little bit faster is to zoom out. So I'm going to zoom out a few times. Okay, I think that's as far as I need to zoom out. And now you'll notice that as I move my cursor across the screen, the numbers get lower much faster. In fact, they get lower so much faster that I passed my mark. So now I'm at 3H, 3H down here, which is where I want to be. And now I want to match my second number, the 23M, down here. So moving it across, and now as long as I stay in this column, it's going to say 3H23. Now, there's a second set of numbers here that I also need to line up. So, for instance, this 49D, and that stands for 49 degrees. Here on the bottom, there's another number, this 60, and I want that 60 to match up with that 49. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move the screen. Looks like I need to move it down to reduce the number. And again, I've messed my mark. So it's right there. So I want to get all my numbers matched up. So 3, 23, and then 49, 52. I'm going to zoom in now. I'm just zooming in by double clicking at this point, which is going to make the screen move a little bit less. So let's see, 3, where's my 23 again? $3.23, and then scrolling. $52, and what you'll find is that these numbers aren't quite exact, and if you get a bright star that's pretty close, which I think is going to be this one here, it's probably the one you're looking for. And then you can kind of zoom in on this one star that you're looking for, and now you know that this star is the one you're looking for. A couple of things about the images of the stars that you'll notice: sometimes there's multiple colors. In this case, we have this kind of white circle around a blue circle. That light-colored white circle, in this case, is not the star itself, but it's actually an effect of the telescope that took the picture, probably the Hubble telescope. And the way I know that is, first of all, these 4 kind of points that come out make it look like what we might think of as a star, but those don't actually happen on a star itself. And so, because those 4 points coming out I know are part of the telescope, I'm going to focus on this middle part, and that is the color of my star. So that's about it for this video. Hope this helped you to find your star on Google Sky.